Are taking a look at some of the opportunities that are facing us this morning, as we do have a few, and we're going to start right up here at the very top, which is a continuation of this Aussie CAD move. As you can see over here on this 90-minute chart, this thing had a cross right here. Now, the only issue is, of course, we've got some resistance up ahead, but it's a little distance ahead of us right now. We had a pinch here on the Bollinger Bands, and you can see it's stretching outward. So this opportunity that has been running since about 92.80 looks like it still wants to continue. We don't make any buy, hold, or sell recommendations, but take a look at the trend that this thing has going on the 15-minute chart. Still pushing upward. Bands are still pushing. Still looks like it has some area to move. We were also looking at a couple of others, and let's just kind of scroll down through here. And you can take a look at the next ones lining up. Actually, the Swissy Yen, which was a early starter, this one started really early in the morning. It's still got a lot of strength going. When you take a look at this on the 90-minute chart, you can see this was in a very uncomfortable pattern and finally broke free past 8,300 to give us the move that we have so far. And you can see there's still a lot of strength in that as it continues to push. There's resistance up ahead, as you can see over here to the left. But it still has some strength to it, and it still has a little bit of room to run. Let's move on down through the list. As you can see here on the Euro Aussie, this one has a very big spread, so it's one to be really cautious with whenever you're going to look at trading this. But it did break past 4,500. It's got a little bit of room here. Looking at this on the 90-minute, though, it is really right up against this stuff. Use extreme caution on this. Would not be my first choice of things to do, but it is something to watch. Looking over here at the Euro CAD on the 90-minute, a very clear upward trend. Bring this down to the 15-minute, and you can see still pushing to the upside. As we move on down through the list, you can see this Euro Swissy, a very tight consolidation and then a break. Came back and tested near the entry and began a very significant decline. As you can see, this has moved quite a lot. Still appears to be pushing. As you can see, while right in here, which is this area right there, this thing did start to back off a little bit. It's continued to push, and as you can see, the MACD, which was pulling in, is now starting to spread apart again, indicating continuation of this move. Looking at the Euro Pound, also still has a pretty good amount of strength. As you can see right now, it's pulling back, so it would not be on the top of the list for stuff to do right now. But it is still very active. There's still a lot of trading going on in that one. So it is one to watch. So pay attention to it. We just move past these. Euro US dollar, of course, if this is able to come up here and break beyond 3,100, you can see the pinching of the Bollinger Bands. You can see the very nice angle because this thing has had a really good run, about 100 pips from last night. It's right up here near 3,100, and that's what it's going to have to get past in order to make a move to the next level. Looking at this on a 90-minute chart, you can see a very nice trend to the upside, and I got to go all the way actually to a daily chart to see what this is doing. A significant reversal from where it was. Still, before it hits all of this traffic up here, it still has a ways to go. We'll see if that's able to pull that off. Down here on this Pound Swissy, very much the same as what we saw with that Euro Swissy. A very tight consolidation and then a break, and a very nice move right on down here. As you can see, it just broke beyond 6,300 which is significant. It's a little bit weak at this moment. We'll have to look for the next push, but a very strong trade so far. Very strong so far. And keep in mind that when you're looking at these and you see these areas where it gets really tight, the break is usually quite large. Usually quite large. And as we scroll on down through all of the trades that are going on, the last one is right over here on this US dollar Swissy. Just remember, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, if you're going to trade the Swissy, trade one of them, maybe trade two of them, don't trade all of them, because if the Swissy turns on you, then you're going to get hit in all of your trades. So just keep that in mind. But same thing, deep consolidation and a nice break. So there are some things to trade. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. Take good care. And of course, as always, happy trading.